Welcome to the Wahoo Central Podcast, coming to you from the McHugh Center at the University of Virginia. I'm Jeff White, Director of News Content for VirginiaSports.com. Joining me today are our cross-country coaches, Pete Watson, who works with the men, and Todd Morgan, who coaches the women. So let's go back to the beginning. Brian Fetzer took over here as Director of Cross-Country and Track and Field in December 2011, and you two were among his first hires. You both had good gigs, Pete at North Carolina, Todd at Florida. What intrigued you guys about UVA?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it was tough to leave. I had a lot of great friends down there, but for here, this was a big thing. Was it's closer to home for my wife and myself, and two, just a combination of great academics and great college athletics really set it up to make it unique, to be particularly advantageous to be strong in distance running.
Pete, what about you?
Yeah, I mean, I'd known Todd, and he's been a good friend of mine for a long time, and I knew Coach Fetzer when he was at Mississippi State and I was at Auburn. So when he told me what he wanted to do here and the direction he was going to go, it was kind of a no-brainer. I was really excited to work with one gender and pay a lot of attention just to the men. So to come here and just coach men and work with Todd and work with Brian was really exciting for me.
You've each told me in separate conversations that UVA has the potential to be a perennial power in cross country. Both teams are ranked 13th nationally this fall. What is it about the school that makes it a good fit for distance runners, and how much room does each program still have to grow? Todd, let's start with you.
Yeah, I think that it's a generalization, but a lot of really good distance runners are strong academically. And so there's an attraction here for that. And then also just the support that we've got, just the whole athletic department, especially for Olympic sports. So those two things make it attract. You have a shot at any of the top kids. And then I think that with that and the environment and the community support is definitely lends itself to a lot of things in place that we can't control that are already here that could make us be a team that's traditionally pushing to be in the top 10 and higher. For
listeners who have not been out to Panorama Farms, describe the course and that setting.
It's one of the nicest settings for a cross-country course. Basically, you're standing in these fields of rolling hills. You can see the mountains in the background. It's a very spectator-friendly course. You can see probably 80% of the race. A lot of places you go, the athletes disappear for 5 or 6 minutes. You don't see them, but it's very spectator-friendly, and I think they should come out and take a look at it.
Is there a home course advantage in races like this? And how often do your runners train or compete at Panorama Farms?
Yeah, I definitely think there's a big advantage, especially for here. I think when you come in, it is a little of an intimidating place, I think, for someone new. The more you compete at it, it definitely helps. And we train there. I know my group's there at least once a week. I know Coach Watson's got the guys out there quite a bit as well, so it's an advantage for us for sure.
I know in cross country, it's often, or at least sometimes, not the most talented team that wins, but the healthiest on race day. What kind of physical shape are your teams in going into this one?
Yeah, I'm very fortunate this year. These boys, I think I got 13 guys on the team, and 13 of them are running. It's the healthiest, it's the fittest group I've had in a long time, so I'm in a good place with my guys.
Todd, what about with the women?
Yeah, we're probably not gonna end up running a couple people that coming in you would think on paper would be our helping us. Maria Hauger and Jennifer Flack won't run, but the thing is, it's with athletics, when somebody gets hurt, somebody else has to step up, and we've had some people that are going to make the most of that opportunity they have all year.
Gentlemen, we are out of time. Thanks again for making that long walk down the hall to the studio, and good luck tomorrow.